everyone. Today we will be speaking with Jae Woong Han about his experiences as a South Korean social work undergraduate student at York University. Welcome, Jae.
Thank you.
How is the current pandemic affecting you and your education, being in South Korea and having to go to school here?
Sure. Currently, I'm staying in South Korea with my family, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the end of this pandemic. I want to go back to Canada and study in an actual classroom. However, due to the pandemic, I cannot go back to Canada. When the pandemic hit in South Korea during the spring, I could not go outside often and could not see my friends. I was staying in the house, reading some books and chatting with my friends online.
Right.
Taking an online class is easy for me to manage on my own schedule, and I don't need to force myself to study at a specific time. However, I prefer to have an actual class so I can ask questions and share my opinions with other students. To be honest, since I'm studying online and there is a time difference between South Korea and Canada, and it's 13 hours of difference. So if I want to participate some of the meetings, it's going to be nighttime in Korea, and then that makes me kind of different and difficult. But I think I have to understand this because the situation is not really good, so I should understand it. And South Korea is managing well during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although it is mandatory to wear a mask in South Korea, I can still go outside freely and there is no limit to meeting people. It is better than in the springtime, of course. And I'm missing my friends, professors, and people who helped me and supported me in Canada. My plan is to go back to Canada next year and work in Canada after I graduate from York University. Although I can go to Canada now, it is dangerous for me to go during the pandemic.
Right.
Mhm.
So, talking about all the challenges that you've experienced with the time difference and everything, and missing your friends, and what makes you hopeful during this time?
It is a difficult time for everyone. However, I'm seeing governments and medical professions, nurse, and they're best working through this situation. So I'm seeing hope that things will get better in the future. When I watch the news, I hear that many companies and countries are working on the vaccines and treatments. So I'm also seeing hope that the situation will end someday. I think maybe the end of this year or next year.
Yeah, hopefully. As a student myself, I'm looking forward to it ending. But any other thoughts or any other challenges that you'd like to share with us that you're experiencing?
Nowadays, South Korea is having a political issues
Mm-hmm.
because South Korean government wants to increase more doctors by having more public doctors. However, a lot of doctors who already have the doctor's license having some issues with their positions, so that is why they are having protests. And because of that, some of the hospitals need more doctors, but some doctors are having protests, so it makes somewhat difficult with some of the patients. So I get to worry about it, and then I really appreciate what Korean doctors are helping us and supporting us. And I think I really want this situation to be end soon, and then this conflict to end soon. And yeah, so far I'm on the side of doctors and as well as with the government. So I hope they can build up this solution. Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that you're so hopeful and so optimistic about it coming to an end and you returning back. So I hope that does happen very soon. As we're wrapping up the interview, I'm just gonna give you a moment to share any last thoughts or anything else that you'd like to say further.
Uh, I think like I really appreciate to have this meeting and then like to share my experience to YouthREX. And I want to tell that like everyone's are having a hard time, and not only international students, also domestic students as well. Like, so I hope we can resolve this problem as soon as possible and then like go back to the normal life.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, that's all the questions that I have today. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.